In five, four, three, two.
Hi, I'm Carly.
I'm Sam.
I'm Freddie.
Yeah.
All right, now this is close your mouth podcast. So we're here this week with yet another installment of a fire ass episode for you. I mean, we got a whole lot of time, so we was on our Carly ship, but now it's time to jump in our bag. So yeah, you guys wanted it, so we decided to bring it. We bring it, you guys this new segment that we got here. I'm gonna let my man's Paul, get into it.
All right, so we have a new segment for you guys, and it's called "To Be or Not to Be." So simply, what that means is like, when is it the right time to ask that person to like be yours, to claim them? You know. So like, what are you guys thinking? When do you think is the right time to make it official?
Now, when you side, when you link a bitch on your block, bro, and then that was a good day. That's when she's the one, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Um, all right, like let's see. And like from what aspect are we coming at this? Are we coming at this as like a girl that you're taking out on dates, or is this a girl that you've been, just sort of doing your thing
Are,
with for a little bit,
are
but
you
you
talking
haven't
about the
claimed it?
process? Are you talking about the whole process before you decide it's the time to cuff her?
I'm basically talking about, yeah, like
You
right
just
when
like
you're
you hit her up, you go on dates, and then you're like, all right, bet. So what are we?
no.
Type of thing.
So basically, you guys are like a thing, but you're like about to make it like official, like boyfriend girlfriend, like put the title on it. You know.
Now, usually I'll be like, I'm single until you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, so you one of those, bro.
You one of the yeah. Oh man.
All right, but yeah, before we even hop into that, all right, what would you consider to be five characteristics of a shorty that you would like want to wife up? I guess at five,
I,
yeah, five.
Five, bro. Damn.
um,
I, I,
I
I,
you guys just want to keep going back and forth. Like I'll throw out one,
yeah,
and then you'll
yeah,
throw out one, and then you'll throw out one,
yeah,
and we can just go from there.
yeah,
All right, let me
absolutely.
see.
So I would say honestly, like she has to have like good communication skills. Like she can't be boring. She got to know how to like converse. You know.
I say she
You
has to
mean
be
it's
cute. She has to be attractive, bro. Like she has to be at
Yeah,
least be over like a seven.
at least over? Damn, son, going into
he's at least
looks
of.
immediately. All right, so let's let Paul explain what he means in terms of because what did you say again? You said you want a shorty that can converse, and I agree with you on that because I feel
Yeah.
like communication is important, whether it be actually discussing some real shit or just having a conversation about like just having like a regular conversation because like on some real shit like I know girls don't have the luxury. I mean, not girls. I mean, guys don't usually have the luxury to be like, yo, like having a conversation with a girl is dumb dry,
Wait, so
and like
that's
I
your
know how
top
that feels.
communication's your top one trait?
I mean, it's not. Is it number one or is it
Which
just like one of your was just one
which
of your
is
five?
one of
Oh,
the
okay.
fives.
Yeah,
I'll
this
say
is in no
No,
particular order.
number one is attractive, bro. Like you really gonna bag a bitch that's not good looking? Even
I
if she's the
mean,
most fire talker, like even if she could talk to you all day, bro, like at the end of the day, bro, you really gonna date her if she doesn't look good?
nah, I'm not.
nah, I don't mean it like that, but like I kind of like what Paul says kind of resonates with me because like obviously like in terms of like shorties that you're trying to mac or somebody that you're trying to like wife down, like you obviously want to have a girl that's like sort of like your type or whatever. But
Mhm.
I mean, what could really move a girl up for me is just in terms of the communication. Like, do I have a fun time when I'm with you? Can we just like can we talk for hours and hours and it doesn't feel like like I'm dragging the conversation? Because a lot of girls, low key, they don't have those communication skills, bro. Because a lot of girls are just used to having simps talk to them all day and hit them with the "Hey, good morning, how are you? Where'd you go? What happened in your day? She did what to you at work, bro?" Like they're used to getting a lot of that shit.
Exactly.
And a lot of girls don't really actually know how to talk or just have a good conversation with you.
No,
And
that's
Yeah,
a
like
personally,
fact.
me, do you mean in
Mo-
terms of texting or do you mean just in person though with the
on
communication?
it, I would say in person, like texting. Like I mean, I know some people care about that, but like the more it matters more in person. Honestly, like that's where like the real like connection like happens. You know.
I know you're all about
What
your voice notes, Paul.
Nah, but what about you, Zach? In terms of in terms of communication, do you mean in terms of just like talking to her in person or through text?
Um, Honestly, it all depends, cause like talking through text for me is like the gateway to seeing you in person. Like, if first thing I do when I hit up a girl, bro, like if I get it from like Tinder or Instagram, I'll DM you and be like, yo, honestly, I'm gonna like your pics. And if you follow back, that means you fuck with me. And then let's take it from there. If I don't get that follow back, dub. Move on, unfollow, move on.
I would I would say like for me, like when I like I guess go on dates with people, like I always like to see like where the communication levels like are like matched, if that makes any sense. So like,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like I don't know, or like even like before like we go on a date, like if I'm like the only one that's kind of like talking in the conversation and she's not kind of like, you know,
Yeah,
bringing any substance to it, like I'm just like, man, like what am I doing here? Like I'm basically talking to myself, you know?
myself. Yeah, exactly.
no,
I
no,
feel you on that.
some girls be like, honestly, I'm not really looking for a relationship right now, and blah blah blah. And I was like, and I'd always be like, yo, like who said anything about a relationship?
Bro, you're coming at this from a
Yeah,
whole different
from
angle.
a whole.
Like Zach,
I thought
you
we were
sound like
talking
a
about communication.
you sound like a hoe right now, bro.
No, 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 not
you,
even, bro. Like,
You sound
uh, bro,
yeah,
I'm telling you right now. I'd say probably 80% of the women I've been with all said I don't want a relationship. But then we link, we vibe, and then we ended up dating. It's like, has that
okay.
ever happened to you? Has that ever happened to you?
In terms of no,
You're not not
I haven't
expecting a
had.
relationship, but it just happens.
I mean, I've been in like relationships for like a hot minute. I felt like the one time that I actually had like a break from being in a relationship is like when I transferred for college. That was when I had like a big gap in time for me to just kind of be single Kevin, just enjoy life. And but I've been kind of just I don't know. A lot of girls that I've dated, I don't necessarily think it was something that like I planned. It just sort of happened. But like
okay,
I
so,
wasn't like I wasn't like I was just sliding DMs and shit or nothing like that. Like, but like for going back to what Paul said, like communication, I think is key. I mean, as cliche as that shit sounds, I feel like the level of enthusiasm that she's bringing to the conversation and I'm bringing, like we have to sort of match. Like she has to be somewhat like funny, just have some humor to her to get my humor. I feel like that's a big thing for you, Zach, because you're a weird ass nigga, bro. You like saying weird shit. I feel like you kind of need a girl that could, sort of vibe with
like
you
match
and
that
kind
energy,
of
yeah.
match that
Yeah,
energy and have a
I'm
sense of
at
humor, bro.
I'm at goofy, bro. Like, I really don't care what I say to women. If you don't fuck with that, then I move on, bro. Like, like if you can't be yourself around a girl that you actually like or actually want to fuck with, like, what's the point? You can't
I
just
agree
be
with
someone
that.
you're not the whole time. And I
Yeah.
learned that from experience. Like, I'm goofy as hell, but when I try to be way more mature than I am, I'm not happy, bro. And I feel like I'm being toxic to the girl, wasting her time.
Okay.
Yeah, man. These simps be out here shape shifting and shit, man. Just pretending to be people that they not, bro. It's a fact, bro. That's what comes with communication, man. Communication is important. I'm gonna take pause, man. Communication is key. What about you, Zach? You said you had something. In
You
terms of
said
you said
you
attractiveness.
said attractiveness,
So
yeah, it looks.
attractiveness. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest, like obviously, like looks that always comes into play. Like that's kind of what makes you scope out a shorty to begin with. Like,
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
you can't even take cute
That's like the
pictures
number one.
together.
nah, that
Yo,
whole nah, you're dragging it. I'm not even one of those people where like I like to like take mad pics with like my girl or anything. Like I don't like taking pictures at all, bro.
Well,
If anyone
I'm
knows
into
me,
photography, so
yeah. So
I'm always
if
taking
anyone
mad
knows me,
pics.
I'm off the grid at all times. Like the
I
only
used to
time I do
not be
shit is to
photogenic.
promote.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
promote it. I forget. I used to not be photogenic. Like now I am. So it's just like I definitely want someone to be on like my level of attractiveness. Not to sound like an asshole or anything, but like Zach said, like obviously like actually what you said or both of you guys said, like it's what causes us to scope like the other person out if they like look good. And if they don't look good, like, you're not gonna really want to talk to them, you know.
Exactly, bro. You're not gonna DM a girl that doesn't look good.
So
Niggas be talking about the DM straight to the relationship, man. You doing some leaks.
That's how I don't think I've ever cuffed a girl
You
that I've
just
just met in person first.
That's been, I'd say my last two relationships are just people that I just met, and like it just naturally happened. But
I feel
like
like
the whole my first relationship was like on some like DM shit where like yeah, but like I don't know. But like you said, obviously attractiveness comes into play, and you know, sort of like girls that sort of fit your type and what you're looking for. But like me, I'm not gonna front like I'm not, you know, opposed to like going outside of what I'm used to, like you know, usually chasing after or like what I usually want. I
mm,
mean, and that comes into play with the communication. If the energy is there, we vibing. You know, it is what it is, man. That's all that's really important to me. But if I had to come up with one off the top of my head, just a characteristic of a girl that I would wife. I feel like with humor kind of communication. I feel like that ties into
yeah,
communication.
in a way, yeah,
I would still count that as its own trait.
yeah,
Humor,
same.
yeah, like I'd want a shorty that has like a good sense of humor that could get like you know me and like you said like Zach was touching on it before. Like you obviously want to be yourself around a shorty that you're trying to wife up and everything, and you would you know consider to like hold on to her type shit and. You want to have somebody that you could laugh with that could make you laugh that you could make them laugh and that's always needed in a relationship, man. There's a lot of
Yeah,
stressful shit that goes on for all
Yeah,
of the,
bro.
you know, for any of y'all that are actually out there that are dating and shit, man. That shit is stressful to do, man. It's not for everyone. Now what am I saying? It's not for everyone. I made it seem like it's like this shit's a movie, bro. But like for real, like if you can't enjoy yourself or you know have a good laugh or like watch a funny TV show and just be on the same page with a shorty, like it kind of just it ruins the process.
yeah. Like nobody wants to be in a relationship with somebody where it's like you can't joke around and be yourself, because then like imagine making a joke and then they just looking at you like you're not funny.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I don't get your jokes.
that's a toxic relationship right there.
Nah, but like if I do say some shit that's not funny, like I don't want my shorty laughing at that shit too, you know. Like if my shit's corny, tell me I'm corny because that shit'll be
Nah,
funny
I
too.
get it.
Because that shit's
Keep it
funny too,
real.
you know.
Hmm.
They
All right, so
if I'm saying wait,
I was about to say, so we got three that we've sort of agreed on, like as a group. We got communication,
Hmm.
obviously attractiveness, and then we
Hmm.
have
humor.
humor. All right, so we got two more, man. Just trying to pitch them out, pitch them out.
All right, bro. She gotta have a nice petty always, bro. Always gotta get her toes and nails done, bro.
It's a good like good hygiene, I guess.
That's how you
I
know
feel
you
like
take
that.
care of yourself, bro.
Papa, I feel like that goes into like attractiveness. Like
And,
you just
yeah,
like
Okay. Okay.
if you're maintaining yourself, you know, like nobody wants to be with a shorty that's on some sloppy shit, you know. Like we always want a shorty that's you know well kept, you know. Like
Vibe to the same
we gonna
music together.
vibe to the same music. Nah,
Robinson. Mm.
I feel like that's mad unrealistic, bro.
Yeah, like like my ex, like she liked country. I didn't like country, you know, but we
Yeah,
still like, you know, like it really didn't matter like that. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong, like that's a good thing. Like when you
mm,
do have a relationship with a girl and y'all can vibe to the same music and you can put her on and she puts you on, that's like I feel like at least for me, because like I'm a huge music guy, that would be like a super dope connection to have. But if I'm keeping it a stack with you guys, I don't think I've dated any girl that has like the same particular music taste. Like I may have dated, you know, a girl that would be able to like vibe with me when I show her shit, but like
yeah,
it's never been on some like strictly, you
the
know,
same.
music shit. Yeah, like we're sitting
Yeah,
here bumping like albums together and shit. I may show her something and she might be like, "Oh, I mess with that," but like, you know. Same music, that would be dope though. I ain't gonna front. If I could like if you know a shorty out there exists that's actually like that, could, like just vibe with you, or if I could do that with my shorty, I mean that'd be pretty cool. But I don't think that shit is
yeah,
unrealistic, bro. You gonna be listening
yeah.
to Chief Keef
That's
with your shorty, bro?
Nah, my ex, like out of like 1,000 Chief Keef songs I play, she'd be like, all right, six of them are solid.
she lying. No, kidding.
Yeah,
Like the next day, she would post like a screenshot of it. I'd be like, okay, word, okay.
All right, I got a good one. I mean, I feel like this falls into the same, basket. I mean, these are cliche things that we're gonna be talking about anyway, but like honesty, I feel like is key when it comes to a shorty that you're dating, and I feel like whether it's honesty, and that honesty ties into I'm forgetting the word that I want to
Loyalty.
use.
Well,
Yeah,
loyalty.
that honesty ties into loyalty right there. I
All
mean,
right.
like I do want a shorty that could keep it 100 with me,
Yeah, you
at
gotta
all
feel
Yeah.
like you
times.
can trust her, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to make
because
sure
it's
she
just
dubs
like,
those guys, man.
nah, I don't even. For me, like the tip that I'm coming on, like I'm not even trying to come on some like, yo, like you got to be curving these dudes like crazy. Like I just want somebody that can just be honest with me. Like if I'm slipping, like you tell
Oh,
me
just
like,
put you
yo,
in your
like
place. Like,
yeah, put me in my place. Tell me, yo, what you're doing is wrong, or like in terms of honesty, like if
Yeah,
I'm doing some shit, like I want somebody that I could tell, like if even
just to call you
that's
out on
not
your
a perfect.
stuff.
Nah,
yeah.
call me out on
Call
my
me on
stuff.
my
Nah,
bullshit.
no, that's one. But like another thing where I'm trying to get at is like I want to have somebody that I could feel comfortable enough to be honest with in all positions. I mean, granted, you're not supposed to always be super 100% honest with the person that you're with. That shit's mad unrealistic. But like at least for me, that's what I try to strive for in my relationship is to have just an open, honest relationship where I can tell my shorty everything that's going on. I could tell her about my past. She could communicate with me. Even though I don't usually
Yeah.
ask because I don't want to fucking know. Because I feel
Yeah,
like
everyone's different. I'm annoying.
yeah,
I'm annoying like that. I ask. I want to know everything.
nah, I don't want,
I'm weird like that. I'm weird like that.
I want a girl
I
that's
don't want to know.
I want a girl that's
I
drama
don't, I don't
free.
even, nah, I don't even want to know like my girl's body count or anything like that. Like I
Nah,
don't
that
care to
stuff I
want.
don't
I don't
ask.
care to
That
know.
stuff I don't
Yeah,
ask.
because
Yeah.
like that
So,
shit'll
like,
start. That shit'll start making you like OD insecure about shit. And I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's
that certain shit. Like I don't
that was
reveal
like
that
high
to
school
my girl.
questions.
Yeah, like I don't reveal that to my girl. She don't need to reveal that to me. Like we're just keeping it on the up and up. You feel me? It's just like
As long as you're clean, like, yeah.
I mean, nowadays, bro, you might have to spray it with some Lysol before you get up in that, bro.
that
Yeah,
deodorant.
facts.
That
Yeah.
deodorant. But
Got that
yeah.
corona.
So do I consider honesty and like loyalty and trust to be that one thing that'll go in there? So to
Of
make it
course.
Yeah.
four,
Yeah,
four.
yeah.
You're not gonna cuff a
So
girl. You don't think you're gonna trust.
yeah,
Actually, you not think like you feel like you know if you could trust her or not.
yeah.
Or from
I mean,
time.
you can just get that vibe from a girl like immediately, like when you meet them, like nah. I feel like this is a bit prejudiced for me to say, but like you could tell like a shorty that's like one that you would wife and like a shorty that's like low key for the streets.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
If she
Keep it
puts her
above.
phone, if she keeps her phone on do not disturb, that's a treat right there, bro. We're not doing that.
Nah, I
I
don't
mean, my
like.
phone is always on Do Not Disturb.
Okay,
So,
you a hoe.
yeah, yeah, I'm a hoe. That's crazy.
Paul might
Damn.
be, man. You showing
Whoa.
symptoms. You showing some hoe like symptoms though. That's all I'm saying.
It's all
Yeah,
fake, bro. I learned all this shit
uh,
on Facebook. All these Facebook statuses.
oh, damn. What's the
um,
fifth one though?
the fifth one.
Hmm.
That's a tough one because I feel like we named all the cliche
Tell you
shit.
what,
So
If she
yeah,
knows
like I
how to
want to just
dress,
but that
yeah.
kind of,
All right.
that's with
I was just saying that.
attractiveness, right?
Not to cut you off.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
just say, because I feel like we came up with like four cliche ideas of like a shorty that's like wifey material things for a shorty. Like we got loyalty, we got honesty and loyalty paired. We got attractiveness, obviously. Like everyone wants a bad shorty. We got what the last two we touched on again? I'm trying to remember. We
Humor.
got loyalty, honesty,
I'm
trust,
seeing him.
humor, and communication. These are all four cliche things. So rather than making like one finite answer for us as a group, why don't we all just say one thing that we like personally search for, like in a girl,
Okay.
to cap it off?
All right, Paul.
Uh, you want me to
Communication.
start it off?
Oh yeah, go.
Nah, I can't. It can't be something that we said before because we picked four cliche
Oh,
ass things.
oh,
All
okay,
right. So
okay.
like our own specific detail we look for.
Yeah, just like
All
our
right.
one characteristic that we look for. And if I had to choose one, I would say I would just try to like. This isn't really like a characteristic. I just want a girl that's unique, bro. Like I don't, I feel like at least for me, like when it comes to certain girls, I feel like I've had this conversation in length with Zach, about how like a lot of these girls could fit into these like sort of like tropes of like low key like a what a Long Island girl is like what are you know what I'm trying to say like because
Yeah,
we,
we got.
we're on the island. I mean like I just want a girl that's like unique. Like I don't want to be with someone that I feel like she's like a dime a dozen. Like I could talk to her and I felt like I've talked to that same specific type of girl
You
She's
don't
like
want
like
to.
a
You
a
don't want to.
million other times.
You don't want a basic ass girl.
Yeah, like
yeah,
I
just
don't want
someone
to
that
basic.
stands out like
Yeah, like I just
among
want
the
someone that
rest.
stands out. And like in terms of standing out, like I want her to have something that's about her that makes me gravitate to her, like or that intrigues me about her. Like at least for me, like that's kind of how I see it. Like if it were to be like a shorty that's like, into art or something like that, or she does her own thing, like I want like I'm just trying to find that uniqueness in somebody that could bring that shit out of me as well because I'm always trying to create or do something that's in a creative space as of late. I've been tapping into that a whole lot lately. So if I could find somebody that's unique, or if I'm with somebody that could bring that uniqueness out of me, that's something that I would look for.
Okay.
I
So
see.
I would say for me, I would say I like is it okay to say traveling? Someone that's outgoing, like I guess like
Yeah,
someone
that's
that
it's yo, it's yours, bro. Is it
yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah, man, like just someone that's outgoing that just likes to travel, like just explore things and just try like a whole bunch of like stuff, that just isn't scared to to try new things and just get out there. So yeah,
I
that's
can
about it.
respect that.
Yeah,
I mean, at least for me, because I'm coming from an introverted type. I don't usually like to go out and try like new things. But like, if you have
exactly.
somebody with you that has that energy and that wants to try new things with you, and that could, push you or motivate you to want to break out of the norm, and like I can respect that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I feel like Zach about to say something reckless, bro.
I feel like it's probably hard though. Like you're trying to
It's
think
a
right now, right?
no,
it's a
I
tough
already know.
You right now?
Yeah, it's light work. She gotta have an attitude, bro.
attitude.
I like my girls mean as fuck.
Okay.
Like
Bad and bougie.
seriously.
I like my girls like honestly, I like my girls.
Bad
I like my girls ratchet, but not too ratchet.
and bougie.
Like if she has a Brooklyn accent to her,
So like a Cardi B.
she's from the Bronx. I
Damn.
said Brooklyn.
No, I'm saying like the type of girl like Cardi B. I wasn't.
I mean, not that ratchet. Like
Okay,
I
that's
she gotta have like a Brooklyn attitude to her. Like, and she's always gotta put me in my place when I'm wrong. She gotta be mean as fuck. Like I'm a very mean person. So if we can both be mean to each other, but in a way that's not gonna hurt each other, like that's perfect. Cause I might
I
sound
I
toxic to
look
you, but
Zach.
we both speak our
nah.
mind, bro.
Zach
Yeah,
want a
like
girl to
I
beat him up.
nah, like I low key like I know I kind of know where you're coming from, and I've heard this shit from a lot of like other dudes too when they talk about like things that they look for in a shorty. They don't want like a passive girl, and I agree with
Yeah.
that too, because a
Mhm.
passive girl, like low key, like a passive girl is boring.
Yeah.
It as boring they're boring low key because it's just like low
That's how
key
Long
like
Island
He's
girls
like, there's
be.
no.
like there's no like what I'm saying, like there's just no spice to anything, and it's just like shorties could be OD passive, like rather than like when you do something wrong, like they don't put you in your place, like they're the type to like kind of get
Just let
what's the
stuff
word I'm
like
looking
roll
for.
over.
Yeah, they're the type to like roll over and be like a pushover about it, or just try to guilt trip you like whenever you do something. Like I low key, like I agree with Zach on that. Like I would like a girl that could, punch me in my chest and not physically
I
punch
would
me in
like a
my
girl
chest, but
that can
just be
hold
like,
her
yo.
own.
But like I
She
would
has to hold
also
her
want
own.
somebody, yeah, like I would also want somebody to like I don't want to be in a relationship with someone I feel like I could walk over. And like low
Yeah.
key back when I was single and like I was messing around, like just doing my thing, just being for the streets. I was messing around with shorties and like whenever I would get that sense that like I'm just kind of like walking all over a girl. Like I wasn't out here being some like crazy misogynist womanizer or something like that, but like Whenever I would get the sense that like I could just walk over this girl, or like I could just bend this girl to my will, like it just wouldn't
It
be
was like a
fun. Like not, like that sounds really wrong to say, but like it just wouldn't be
yeah.
fun. It would
I
just be
feel you.
like, yo, like I feel like I'm just like I
There's
feel like
no challenge.
yeah, like I feel like I could just ruin this girl if I wanted to. And it's not that I wanted to do that or anything like that, but like it's just it's not interesting, bro. Like it's good
Yeah.
to have a girl with a little bit of, attitude to her that you can't just punk her on some shit. Like she could, but I don't want too much. Like I don't want it to be to a level where like Zach said, like it is toxic. But
Yeah.
I agree with Zach. My humor, that's how I kind of flirt with a lot of girls too. Like I'm rude to them, but like rude in a respectful kind of. That sounds weird. Rude in a
Nah,
respectful
you're
kind of way.
rude in a
In
Like
a
you're,
in a
playful way.
in a playful way. That's
yeah.
kind of how I am. I'm not really a super like. I mean, as of late, I feel like I've just experienced and like past trauma. Like I'm not as just super affectionate as I used to be. I mean, I feel like I've changed over time, and that's kind of just how I express my love. Like it's, I agree with Zach on that, man. That's low key. I feel like the way how he rapped it didn't come out as nice, but he still dropped a gem on y'all. Like it is good
No,
to
he
have a
did.
shorty that is not passive, bro. Like I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. But the whole like ratchet shit, like nah, like I would want a girl that's obviously that could stand up for herself.
I definitely
But
want to
like the rap
balance. Yeah.
or balance. But like I ain't trying to beef on my shorty every day type shit where it's just like,
Mm,
damn, like I
yeah.
still want to have some, some reciprocity between us where we could just, we could vibe, but like if it comes down to it, like I know I ain't punking her, she ain't punking me, and like we on a level playing field. I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, just the like some days, like
Or just the clown too, bro. Like I want to be able to clown my shorty. A lot of girls can't take that, bro.
they like
Yeah. No.
sometimes,
No.
like
There you go.
sometimes you'll be like, there's days like you chill with her and like you'll be mad affectionate, like doing cute shit, whatever. And there's days where we'll both be in bed, like just on our phones, like doing our thing, but still have the presence of each other. Like when you don't want to talk, you don't want to talk. There's days like that. It's like it's good to be with you, but like let's keep that to a minimum level of talking to each other. Let me do my thing on my phone, you do your thing on your phone, like
You
because
know, you
me, I,
sound
I
like
don't I don't like to talk that much.
you sound like an avoidant type, bro. We could bring this back for the next episode because there's three different kinds of lovers. There's a secure lover, well, not lover. I mean, there's three different attachment styles that people have to one another. There's the secure type, which
Hmm.
is your good money. Then there's the anxious type. The anxious type is the one that's usually needs the constant reassurance from their partner, where they need to be like around them 24/7. Like if they don't get a text, every few minutes or so, they start to panic. They're like, "What happened?" Like just like an anxious lover. And then there's the avoidant type that tends to, want their own space and they want to be free to do whatever it is that they
Well,
want to talk. We can get into that in the
well,
future, though. We could
I
talk
but
about
I
that
I
definitely.
only said that because like my girl used to like fucking sleep over every day, bro. And then there's days where we
You
just
don't really got
Yeah.
barely
shit to
talk.
say
What?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's some days you don't really got shit to say, or even in terms of text. I know Paul's gonna agree to that shit, but you don't gotta
No. Yeah.
usually always say always some shit to say, and you don't gotta always say
No.
fish for it, bro.
Yeah. Exactly.
And and if you're like with a girl and she's going out, she's doing her thing, and you doing your thing, like I'm not gonna lie, like I had that at one point, and it was a cool setup, bro, because it's just like I could have time for myself, you can have time for you, but when we do have
That's how
time
it should
together,
be.
it
Yeah, like
works.
chill
But
out, chill out. Let me do me.
Yeah.
yeah,
People shouldn't be all up on each other like that, but we could talk
yeah,
about
but
that.
like.
Like I said,
Yeah, we could definitely touch on that
touch on that
in the
later.
future. But I agree with Zach. I agree with every single one of the things that you guys said. So we dropping the five for you guys. Let us know in the comments what would you consider to be your five characteristics that you look for, and then girl,
Yeah,
if you would consider her to be or not to be your shorty.
we're
What else do
teaching
we have?
you. We're teaching you how to cuff good women, not treaches.
Teresa. Yeah, so we had since we're talking about, relationships and shit, we had two proper protocol scenarios that we wanted to, discuss with you guys. We had the first one that we can get into. We can talk about proper protocol to meeting the homie's girl.
I swear, everybody be comedians around your girl, bro.
It's yeah, we got proper protocol for that, and then we can get into the last one. We can get into the last one later. We can end it off with the last one. But
All right.
proper protocol to me and the homies, girl. I mean, I always say this because I like when it comes to shorties and like girls that I know. I feel like there's levels to it. There's girls that I'm talking about this as if I were single. Obviously, I'm not single, but this is how I would operate. You know, when I
Yeah.
was single. Disclaimer. So obviously, like when you're single, and the way how I was operating, there's shorties that obviously girls that I would consider, shorties that I would want to talk to, want to converse with. Like I'm intrigued by them, by the physical and their mental, what they have to say and what they look like. And then there's shorties that I would meet them and immediately after meeting them, I'd be like, yo, this girl's a friend. Like I don't, I'm not really interested in doing anything like that with this person. And there's, I feel like there's always girls that you meet that are friends, girls that you're like, hey
Yeah.
man, I'm not really looking to do anything, but if some shit happen, I ain't gonna be opposed to it. And then there's girls that you're like, all right, like when you meet them, you're like, oh, like you already know, like this is somebody that I'm trying to pursue. I feel like once you date my homie, you get into a whole new category, and you're in the box that I like to call sis.
Yeah.
You're my,
She
you're
has to earn it though.
immediately really nah, bro. I just as
You think
soon
it
as you date
automatically
my
just sits there?
yeah, bro. If you dating my homie, bro, you assist, bro. That's just how it goes. And
I
you're
feel
you
like
you can't you stay in that box. You're forever a sister. You cannot become like a super friend, low key. I mean, you could be my homie, but like I feel like there's like at least my protocol, like, cause I can't be too homie with like my boy's ex or something like that. Like I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's kind of weird.
That's
But like
weird.
you'll
Yeah.
be
Disrespectful.
you'll be sis though. Like whenever I see you, it's always gonna be respect and love. Like I'm gonna be like, yo, what's good, sis? How you been? Yo, I haven't talked to you in a minute. Yo, it's good. And just like, but you're sis. Like you're not a girl that I'm gonna ever think of in that kind of manner in any sort of type of way. Like I'm not gonna try and pursue you. I'm not gonna try and spit game to you. You're literally my sister, and I'm gonna have the utmost respect for you if you're dating my friend still, or if you're not dating my friend. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
if
Just
I
always
pull
have the
up, like
respect.
if I'm just walking around, I pull up on Zach's like shorty, I'm not gonna come at her. Like even if for just out of random, like Zach probably didn't even want to talk to her, some shit like that. Like I'm not gonna come at her, with that staticky energy. I'm gonna be like, yo, it's good, sis. Like yo, like you look good. Like not like in that kind of way. Oh, you look good. Like how you been? Like shit like that. But like
Hmm.
in terms of associating heavily with texting, just doing any weird shit like that. Like that's a no go for me, man. You
I feel.
become sis. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just
I feel
you just
like
a sister.
I feel like honestly for me you would have to like kind of work your way there. It's not hard. Like all you have to do like is just like, be yourself, just be nice, be sort of outgoing, try to get to know like your boyfriend's like friends or whatever and just like, just mingle a little bit. I wouldn't just like kind of throw her into like the sister box just because she's like dating my homie. Like I have to like get to know her a little bit myself too. Like, but I'm a very easygoing like guy. Like all you have to do is just talk to me and like we're homies after like a 10-minute conversation. So it's just it's that simple.
Yeah.
But
I mean, for me, like, there's not like out of my boys, like, there's not a lot of my girlfriends. I mean, my boys' girlfriends that even fuck with me at all, because like they all like to me. I could
I respect
tell
the
that
honesty.
they think
Man.
to me, I feel like they just think I'm a very unapproachable person. So I just let them think that, and I just don't talk to them. Like,
I
like with your girl,
Nah,
bro.
that's with that I don't care attitude.
Zach be pulling up like a comedian, bro, on set, bro. Like you think Zach about to film a comedy special when you bring a shorty around, bro. Zach just be, oh
No, but
man,
like
Zach,
but bro,
you be ODing, bro. You be
bro,
ODing, but
none of your girls like me at all, bro, and
what?
that's
None of
okay
them?
with me.
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't say that none of them like you. I
I
think the
wouldn't
girl
say
I'm dating now, she hasn't said anything wrong about you. In fact, she finds you funny, but like at the same time, like when you
Nah,
be
no,
doing
no,
all
no,
that,
no. They think
when you be
they
doing all
think
that
I'm a
extra
dick.
shit,
They think I'm a dick, and I'm gonna let it stay that way.
yo, like what like when you bring that energy, it makes me not want to bring my shorty like around because you
That's
just
fine
you
with me, bro.
just nah, he's grimy, like, cause he be nah,
Z.
he's high key grimy. He's a dick for that because whenever he brings his shorty around, he loves doing that shit, bro. Whenever he's cuffed, bro, you just be chilling with Zach, bro. Like anybody that knows Zach, you could comment like this, and you could repost this shit too because this is a dead fact. Whenever Zach is with a shorty or
Mhm.
messing with a shorty,
But you
Zach
know that.
will always, always bring her, bro.
But she don't
Yeah,
And
to
talk,
do
like,
like
bro.
Kami
She
Ha.
don't talk, bro.
no,
She be on her
I'm
phone.
not talking. No, I'm not talking about like just any girl in particular. I mean, just in general, you're like that. Like you have a tendency to bring people that you're messing with around to see the homies. But like,
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna come at you on some like comedian type shit. I'm gonna be respectful, even if I don't really say too much to your girl or anything like that. Like it is what it is. I would still come in and be respectful, and not be on some jokester shit, bro. Like Zach. Sometimes you be a bit too aggressive with the comedy shit, bro. Like this dude be doing sketches, bro, in front of your girl. This dude,
I don't know what you're talking about.
nah,
Actually,
Zach is
nah.
extra, bro. Nah, Zach, you be extra as fuck, bro.
I don't know why, but I just like making people I don't know feel uncomfortable.
I mean, you do that shit to people that you do know too, because to
knew
be
it.
honest, like when your homies on some shit like that, when your homies on a roll, bro, and he's just on some like Dave Chappelle, like Kevin Hart type shit, like all in one, and he's just on some Shiggy challenge shit too, and just doing all extraness. Like as your homie, you're like, damn, bro, like I just want a regular ass conversation between you and my girl, like why is this nigga acting out so much, bro? And that's kind of just how I feel, bro. But I don't know. Like other people could take it, but like for me personally, nah. And I mean, I feel like I've been very reclusive lately when it comes to just my shorty in general. Like I
Mhm.
don't really like to, like hang out around my friends when I'm around my girl like that as much. I feel like as
Yeah.
of late, I kind of want to like when it's like solidified, like this is like wifey. That's when I would rather prefer to bring my like girl around my homies and then like have them start meeting her and interacting with her. But like in
Absolutely,
general,
yeah.
like you can't just be some shorty
You
that
can't just bring, yeah, that
that
you
you're
just
just
mess with.
messing with,
Yep.
bro. And then you bring her into you bring her into the fold, and a lot of a lot of nutty shit could happen like that,
Well,
Nah,
bro.
yeah.
from my perspective, when I do mess with a girl, I do want to bring her around. Cause if she doesn't mess with my homies, like, then I can't be with her.
I mean,
I
uh,
I feel it,
to a
but I mean, like,
to a
uh,
certain extent, I don't know.
yeah. I mean, like,
Bro,
I don't
like
know. Oh, for,
if you have a girlfriend and she said like, oh, like say like I don't like Kevin, I don't like Paul, be like, all right, bye.
Nah, but
nah, it
like,
is
all
what it
right,
is.
we can flip this around because
Nah,
I
yeah,
feel like that's
you guys are dead.
that's a
That's like
double standard.
you
Nah,
guys are
that's a
my
double
homies. Like you
standard.
guys are my homies. Like my top three homies, literally. And if my girl does not fuck with you, then I don't fuck with her no more. I might keep her on the side though, like for a little something, but she's not gonna be my main.
That
Yeah,
honestly, from
yeah, I'm let Paul go.
no, I
I
was just
gotta
gonna
think about
say
this.
like,
Nah,
I know, I
nah,
was
you
just
gotta
gonna.
go.
I
I
mean,
was just gonna say.
we can link on the low, but and you're not gonna see my homies, so that's a win-win for you.
I don't know.
I
I mean,
mean,
like, I'm not gonna just bring somebody random around that I'm messing with. Like, she has to like meet the 5 characteristics that we like explained.
That's true.
That's like once I feel like she like kind of hit those like points, um, and like I just feel like she's wifey. Like I'll just be like, all right, she can meet the fam, she can meet the friends, and then it's all good. And then hopefully from there, everyone can mingle and coexist, and we can everything's good.
I agree with Paul. I feel like it can't just be at all times that like any shorty that you're messing with, you just bring around, bro. Because
Yeah, this is
shit could get hectic like that, bro. A lot of unnecessariness can happen from that. So at least for me, in my perspective, I feel like it would have to be somebody that I would lock down. Like I know for real, like this is that type of girl, and then I would have her around her friends and all of that. But like I would want a girl that could coexist with with my friends, like when I do bring her around, like I do want her to have like a good time, but like I would be a fake ass motherfucker if I didn't say that it is a double standard though, because when it comes to me and hanging out with their friends, like if anyone, like I said before in the last episode, I am OD introverted, bro, to a point where like I feel like it would take me being comfortable with particular people in the setting for me to like actually reach the point where like I could be like super like chill or relaxed for me to be talking. Unless if there's alcohol present. If there's alcohol present, then I could be a lot more social. But if I'm just meeting people that you mess with, like I'm most likely gonna be quiet and not really be super interactive with people. I mean, that's something I gotta change, but
I mean,
I feel like that,
yeah.
like I said, like I feel like it could be a double standard. Like so I wouldn't never come from the angle of Zach where it's just like if she don't fuck with the homies and I can't fuck with her because a lot of the time I'm kind of like the timid one that's around her friends unless, I reach that level of comfortability with them. I don't know about you guys.
No, yeah, I agree. I mean, like, I feel like everyone's gonna have like a significant other that's gonna like not like one of your friends, but like I don't know, you just gotta make it work, I guess.
Yeah.
try to just I guess fix it, sit her down, talk to her, just be like, listen, like when you're around my friends, just try to be respectful and because obviously like nobody wants to no nobody wants to like not have like their girlfriend around their friends unless like like there's a like strong reason or whatever. But
Like a
I don't
like
know.
an event or something.
Yeah, for whatever
Like a
reason, like
group date or a wedding.
yeah, like it's always cool to like bring like your girl around because it's just
Quince-
like
Quinceanera.
yeah. But were you saying something, Kev?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would keep that same energy. Like, I can't, like I said before, like, I can't be on some shit where I'm like, yo, if you don't fuck with, obviously, like, I would always want a girl that can fuck with the homies. And I don't know if my girl had an issue with my home, like, with one of my homies, like, and that's a difficult one, bro. Like, I would take both sides, but like, I wouldn't accept anyone's like, w- you know what I'm saying? Like, I would listen to both sides and I would try to just mediate it rather than like pick a side in terms of that shit because that could get messy too. But
No,
but like I said, like
it's
for
a sticky
someone that's
situation.
yeah, not that for someone that if anyone knows me, that's not super social. Like when they meet like new people, like I'm probably not super social when I meet my girl's friends. So like if she's not like OD social around my friends, like I can wholeheartedly understand it. So like
I
it is what it
understand
is
that,
for me.
bro. When I
That's how
meet
my
my girl, when I meet my girl's friends, bro, I am so antisocial.
I mean,
that's
it, I feel like you gotta try sometimes though,
No,
and
so
low key like
definitely put yourself out there.
on the
yeah.
low, I'll literally tell them like, yo, like honestly, like we don't have to talk at all. And then I'll tell my girl too. I'll be like, yo, if you if you're doing anything with your friends, don't invite me because I don't care about them. I care about you.
I feel like
Ah,
that comes with it. Like at times, like you're gonna have to do that. Like as
Bro,
as
bro, but
as
you
as your boyfriend.
bro,
That
but
shit's
you
whack though. I ain't gonna front. That shit could be whack though. Like
bro,
I'm
you
not like I agree with you. Like it's not fun to do those things, but like to a certain extent, like as a boyfriend, like you have to be able to like suck it up and be like, all right, fuck it. Like this may not be something that's for me, but it's something for her that I could do to make her happy.
no,
The
yeah,
if it's
same
like
yeah.
way,
if
the
it's
same way
like a
your girl could do that for you too. And
like
if anybody know me, and if my girl is listening to this, she knows for a fact that like I'm really whack when it comes to meeting new people. But like I'm still gonna try and do it, even if it's like damn, like fuck, I low key don't want to do it, but like I have to give it a try.
bro,
Hmm.
but like, you know me, like you know me from one
Yeah,
of
I know,
my
I know it's
girls. Like
yeah, like
I tell her straight up, bro. Like I'm not doing nothing with you and your friends, so you don't even ask me unless it's like one of her homies like birthday parties. Like I'll pull up, but I'm gonna
nah,
say like I'm leaving early though. You can come with me. You don't have to come with me. I'm gonna leave early.
Nah, I'm the type to just to make everybody happy. Like I don't know. I like to get like a good reputation with everybody. Like I want the family to love
exactly
me. I
yeah.
want the friends to love me. Like, cause it all works in your favor if you think about it. When things go wrong, like like it just makes you look good. The
Yeah.
people they end up having your back. I mean, obviously they're gonna have like her back because like they know her, but like it just works out better for you.
Nah, but
Zach is
everyone,
OD himself though, and I get where Zach is coming from also, but I would more so lean to what Paul is saying. But
bro.
I like Zach isn't a very social person either, and like Zach can come off a bit socially awkward to people that don't really know him, and like
I just don't talk, bro. Oh, he lagged.
Damn, I like it.
Nah, he is. Whatever. Fuck it. What's up, Paul?
What's going on, Zach?
Nah, I was gonna say like, bro, like I know if you have girlfriends, like, isn't it the worst when you go out drinking with your girl and then she gets too drunk and you gotta take care of her annoying ass?
I,
oh, bro, Zach trying to get us in trouble out here, bro.
yeah.
Or
Yo,
me?
I'm
No,
spitting
I mean,
facts,
yeah,
bro. How
it can be.
annoying is that shit?
It can be annoying, but like
It's always
I'm
annoying.
all right, fuck it. This is a podcast, so maybe you don't filter. That shit can be annoying. It is an annoying thing to deal with, but at the same time, like you
That's one of
gotta
my
thug it
biggest pet
out, bro.
peeves.
You gotta thug it out though. Like no
We got
matter
thug it
what,
out,
like
yeah.
because it's
Bro, I'm not gonna
yeah,
thug it out. I'm just not gonna
that's your
go.
girl.
You gotta be a man about it, Zach. You can't
Nah,
like come on now.
sometimes as soon as I see like she's getting out of control, I'll be like, nah, like you had your fun. We're going home.
You gonna grab her by
I,
her
I'm
neck.
straight. I'm straight
You
up,
gonna
bro.
grab her by her neck.
I literally
Be
take her by her hand
like,
and be like, nah, we're
Zach, I'm
going
like,
home
you
right now.
me.
We're not dealing. I'm not dealing with no bullshit
nah.
tonight. No
I
drama.
mean,
I
nah,
avoid
that's the
drama at
worst. Like
all cost.
I agree with you on that too, and that's the worst. It's like when your shorty's like really like just on some like on some sloppy like drunk shit, and you're like, all right, we gotta pack you up to go. And like sometimes your girl may not fuck with it, and your girl may want to get tight at you if you do got a spicy girl. She's gonna be like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Yeah,
Like
let me fight you.
I
Throw a few
yeah, that
jabs at your
shit.
chest.
Yeah, bro. But I feel like that's what comes with it, man. At least for me, I think that's what comes with it. Like you kind of just gotta take it. Like it is what it is. Cause like there's been moments where I'm super saucy and like my girl's like taking care of me too. But just be cognizant and just be like I said. If you know you're in a situation like that, like try not to like OD, bro, because it could
Yeah,
be a bad look too. It could be a bad look if your girl's on some like next level shit around the homies or
yeah,
something.
It's
And
just
you're
a
just like,
bad
yo,
look too, bro. Like I hate taking care of people, cause then people would be like, oh, like I don't want to go drinking with her or him no more.
I feel
Like
that.
yeah, but I
there's
mean
you
it's your
definitely
girl.
have you everyone has a group, and there's always one or two people that just can't handle their liquor, and then you don't want to drink with them, but you do anyways because that's your homie. But you regret it the next day and go back to doing it the next day.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's different because it's
Like
not your
Paul,
homie.
bro,
Like I,
Paul, you're an animal.
well,
I
nah,
wish I
there's
know you drink.
not even to deviate. Like out of my friends, like there's very few people that I know like off rip. Like if they're drinking, like they could just maintain, and there's very few people because like a lot of my college friends, bro. Like if y'all listening, man, they be ODing, bro. They be really ODing, and it's just like
Yeah,
not
people in
knowing their
college are
limits, and
ruthless.
yeah,
Everyone in
like not.
college be trying to get white girl wasted.
Yeah, bro, and that's not the move, bro. I like to be nice, bro. Like I want to be at a good
Yeah,
level
like a
where I could
nice
vibe. I
tipsy
could,
level.
yeah,
Yeah,
I could chill. I could vibe. I
little
could talk
buzz.
a little bit of shit, and then I'm good to go. But I mean, like I said, it's your girl, bro. That's what comes with it, bro. She probably got to deal with a lot of annoying shit from you too. So like, so if that shit's annoying, at least for me, I think that's just what comes with it, bro. You
Yeah,
just gotta get
there's
used
always
to
gonna
it.
be something annoying.
Yeah.
Yo,
Um,
yo, I got a question for both of you right now.
Oh,
When do you think is the appropriate time to kiss your girl? Like, what's the step process you go through?
like your girl, like
Like, no, like not even just a girl. Like, if you like say like obviously after the DMing or like you finally decide
DM.
after you decide to finally meet up. Like, do you wait till like maybe like after dinner, after the movie, during the dinner, during the movie?
Nah,
Like,
Zach coming from a whole different perspective. I mean, when it comes to like,
I really caught you
because
both off guard with that.
not off guard, because
mm,
like I said, like the majority of the girls that I've like dated, I've met them, like
prior.
Like I've met them, yeah, I've met them, and like these are people that I've interacted with, and then it turns into that. It's like I usually, it's not like a link up situation for me where I'm just like, like I'm not sliding in DMs like that, but like, so with meeting someone and like kind of just knowing them prior, at least for me, like it just comes naturally. Like I can't tell you if there's just like an evaluation that I do. Sometimes it's just like when the moment's right, it happens. But in terms of if this is just a shorty that you're just trying to slide, like you're just trying to slide with, usually like if a shorty pulls up, you come on, man, you're gonna be doing more than the kissing. So like I don't even really think about that or
I know,
worry
but I'm
about
trying to
the
keep it
kissing
like
part.
I'm trying to keep it like PG though.
Oh, like someone that you're really interested in, like that's
Like
I'm just trying to keep it PG. Like for me, like I never go in for a kiss. I never say I never even ask. I literally tell them if you want to kiss me, you're gonna kiss me. Like when you want to kiss me. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna make myself look stupid if you don't want to.
Zach be on some
keep
like
it.
Zach be on some next shit, bro.
No,
He's
like
like,
Zach,
I am
Zach,
straight up, bro. I'm not trying to
you
make
just
myself look stupid because I'm already stupid.
uh, Zach. I feel like me and Paul like we on the same because me and Paul are like laid back. We some smooth fellas over here. Like Zach be
nah.
like, yo, if you want
Zach
this,
is mad
come get
aggressive.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he be
right.
like, if you want this, come get it,
He'd be
shorty.
like, tell
Like,
me
come
right
on.
now. No more games.
I ain't playing
Yeah,
no
bro.
games. You know why you're at my crib. You know why we're on this date. You obviously
Like,
think I'm attractive enough to go on a date with me. Unless you try and get a free meal out of me, then that's a different story.
I mean, like, I'm, like I said, like, I can't really like specifically pinpoint like a time to do it because the shit like when you
Yeah,
vibing with
it's
somebody
just
like
like
it just naturally happens.
exactly when the
But
time is right.
if we talking about like for other people when they're like trying to like sort of like mac a shorty or whatever and they're trying to like let's just say for the viewers out there, for people that are out there, that they want to kiss some girl that they've been trying to wait to kiss for a minute, bro. Like all I can say to you, bro, is or sis. Uh, I mean, usually it's just a vibe. Sometimes, sometimes you
Not
like this shit's like Nike, bro. Sometimes you just gotta do it, bro. And like
nah, sometimes it just
if you're really
happens.
vibing with, that's what I'm saying. If you're vibing with someone, that shit naturally happens. Like you don't even sweat it.
Sometimes it shit just happens magically when you're holding hands, roller skating.
I
There's
don't think I've
reality.
ever, yeah, I don't think I've like ever like asked a girl to like as a first kiss to be like, yo, kiss me. Like I don't know. That's like, I feel like
I never
that's
say
different, bro.
I never say like I'm gonna kiss you or do you want to kiss me. I say if you want to kiss me, do it. I'm not doing it first because I'm not making myself look stupid. I get
I'm
I
my
mean,
I'm
so, I mean,
I
I'm not
I'm
gonna
all
lie. I've been in situations where I had to ask just to make sure. I'm like, can I get a kiss? Like,
that's a
I,
no
and
I
then they'd be
brainer,
like,
get
baby.
my point
nah.
across.
Huh?
I get my point across.
I feel you.
I kind
Communication
of
is key. You don't want to like make the wrong move and make anybody uncomfortable. So I get where you're coming from with that,
I'm,
Zach.
I'm not gonna be
I
like
feel
yo.
like the way you're wording it, it's kind of weird, but
I'm not gonna be like yo.
nah, bro. He sound like a hoe,
After
bro.
this,
yeah, he does. He really
I'm
does.
I'm not gonna fucking say like yo. After this dinner, I'm gonna kiss you straight up. Like no.
Nah, I feel like that's cheese. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like I feel like I said, like it can't be planned. Like you just kind of got to ride. Like at least for me, that's how I am. I usually just go based off the vibe. Like even if it's like a girl that like I'm just trying to like I'm speaking if I was single. Disclaimer. If it's a girl that I'm just meeting like on spot and like I end up like hooking up with her or anything like that. And I mean the long I like hook up like kissing her or something like that. Like I don't usually kind of just I don't, like I kind of just ride the vibe. And sometimes there might be girls that like I would say, hey, like this is a girl that I would bag up or like I would try to like, make moves with. But like if the vibe, I'm that's how I am. If the vibe isn't there, like I ain't gonna force it, bro. Like that's how you end up looking like a herb to me. Like if you're out here trying to force shit and you're just like, hey, this, for me, timing and vibe is key for me. I try to be a smooth operator with it, bro. Like I don't,
I mean
at
once
least for me.
yeah once like you feel like you're forcing it, then like it's time to pick up your Crocs and leave, bro.
Yeah, that ass, bro.
Time
This is
time to put your Heelys on and leave, bro. That's it. It's
My
clip.
phone is on 11%.
all right. Yeah. So all right, we all right. Let's all right. We're gonna move on to the whole. So this is the last one. We how to execute. This will be a proper protocol also. How to execute. I'm always pause like
Nah,
flying
I'm
around all this
my bad, my
flying
bad.
around all his action figures and shit right now.
My bad, my bad.
Nah, it's all good.
Go ahead, do you think?
Yeah. So, in terms of how to execute a perfect quarantine and chill. I mean, I'm gonna speak on this as low key like this as a single person. Like if I were a single person, disclaimer. Um, like I feel like quarantine and chilling right now is like not a move because like
Yeah.
everybody's in their crib right now, bro. And like if this is like a shorty that I'm just trying to like I'm trying to just make moves with, and like I'm not trying to build with you, like, and I'm not trying to pull up to your crib and like hug you, like say hi to your mom, shake your dad's hand, like say what up to your
Yeah.
badass little brother, hug your abuelita type shit. Like I ain't with that, bro. Like I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to do what I'm just trying to do what I gotta do, man. And unless your parents are in the healthcare field or if your parents are, work at a supermarket, I don't think I can pull up, or unless you got the crib, all to yourself type shit, or you
Yeah.
live on your own, for if you messing with over the shorties,
Nah,
but like I said, right?
that's the best. When she has her own crib, you can bring her PS4 there, bro. You can bring some clothes there. Just chill there, not do nothing.
Yeah, bring your Legos
Sh-
there.
sh- Shawty's making you food all day.
Yeah, but
I
like
feel
for
like
me,
it's
like
yeah.
not to cut you. I feel like just like
Yeah.
we're quarantine and chill. At least for me, in my perspective, like I know people always talking about like quarantine and chill, bro. Like it's quarantine and chill is looking like a dub for me, bro. I'm not trying to meet. If I was single, like I'm not trying to meet parents, and I'm not trying to meet family that's all trapped up in the crib with you. And number two,
Yeah.
man, I ain't trying to. It's bad enough when you're making moves in plays like this before, like being scared of catching something. Now you can catch something else that's a lot more contagious out there, bro. So I'm just
Yeah, you're
trying
not.
to, trying to be Barona free. And at least for me, man, I think quarantine and chill is a dub. Unless you have a shorty that that you're dating, and a
Yeah.
quarantine and
I
chill,
was gonna
that's a
say that.
lot more.
Yeah.
That's a lot more effective to do because you could just Lysol your shorty's hands up, give her some Purell, like Zach said before. Zach said this shit off air. Tell her take a shower real quick and then hop in. I got to change the clothes ready for you. Then we could work from that. But like if you just you know if it's just like some random shorty, bro, like man, like I feel like Tinder might be jumping right now for people. Like Tinder
Bruh.
Tinder's probably
Yo, this man is.
Tinder's probably jumping for a lot of people, but it's just like
I know
I just
mad
don't
people
see.
bought. I know mad people bought Tinder Gold for this.
Oh,
Yeah,
facts.
like
Everyone's home. This is a perfect like opportunity right now.
yeah, but like in a certain sense, it's just like you're gonna have to wait though till this shit is over to like link up with these girls, unless you out here, on the FaceTime and Skype life out here.
On some
Yeah.
what is it called?
I'll show
Uvu.
me mine if you show me yours type shit on some uwu shit. But like other than that, bro, like I, it, it don't seem like it's a move, bro. At least for me, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, adding on to what Kevin was saying, like I feel like the only way that's gonna work is if like you already like are like fuck buddies with like this chick or like you guys are dating, but at the same time it's like it's kind of dangerous. Like you don't want to like do that. You don't want to go over there like and shake their hands, like the parents' hands or the little brother or sister's hand and stuff like that. Like while you're going over there just to handle your business, like. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's not even worth it unless like you're like dating the chick or she like has her own place. Like it's just you know you might as well just stay home and just like be on the apps for right now. Just have fun. Like I'm sure they have plenty of like sales going on for you to like pay for their membership for like a month or something like that. So it's like just be safe. And you also like you were saying before, Kev, like you don't want to be catching like multiple things on top of like possibly getting like the coronavirus. Like that's a no go. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's
Like
I
the
don't know.
idea is it's hot. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. The idea is like it's I don't want to say it's hot, but like I guess being like risky is kind of like hot. I guess in a way, but like it's at the end of the day, like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a dub.
It's a dub for me too. How about you, Zach?
Listen, during this quarantine, I haven't left my crib in 2 weeks. I'm not leaving my crib until coronavirus goes away or a vaccine comes out. No one is coming to my crib until the vaccine comes out.
So you've been doing like a little self-care thing for yourself?
I just been playing Mad 2K.
You didn't get what I meant, but
My boy running through lotion out here, bro. Just be like paper towels. Everybody wondering why.
yeah, right.
You know,
Nah, you can't do it too much,
Stack,
bro. You can't
my
do it
stack
toilet
too
up.
paper
much
is
because
running
once you
out.
run out, you can't go to Walgreens and get more.
Yeah, man. So at least for me, what I'm saying, like it's a dub. Like I'm not really trying to have nobody, but like like my girl pull up or like family that I can't even say no to. Just trying to pull up to the crib. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not randos, bro. It's just a bad look, man.
Yeah,
All my fam. I mean, even though both of my parents are in the healthcare industry, and like they're and they're working and shit, and they're in and out of the house, but like still, it's a bad
yeah.
look, bro. Like I ain't
You're
trying to.
putting your family at risk, you know.
Yeah, I'm putting my family at risk, and like to pull up to a shorty's crib right now, bro. Like I said, like I ain't trying to say what's good to your badass little brother, hug you out underneath that type shit, bro. Like I'm just trying to, I'm just like it's just it's not worth it, bro. It's really not worth
I'm not trying to shoot hoops to your little bro outside either.
it.
Zach is an asshole.
Yeah, niggas ain't trying to play 2K with your little brother type shit, bro. Like that's not
It's
a
not
move
even
at
it's not even
all.
like quarantine like because I just
I wouldn't want to do
I,
that
I
regularly either.
I get along with parents. I just don't like talking to people's parents. Like I'm not here to chill with you. I'm here to chill with your daughter, bro. You know what we doing, bro.
Nah, I feel like Zach would low key be like the worst person to like go out to dinner with like
Oh, with
his
the whole
girlfriend.
family.
That shit
Bro, I feel
Yeah,
like
sucks.
yeah,
just
I feel
imagining that is like kind of giving me anxiety.
like
Like
I'm gonna
if
keep
it's my homeboy's parents and his parents want to take me out to eat, word, that's a free meal, and like it's all right. But when it's your girl, bro, you have to set such a high expectation, and if
Mm.
you say something stupid, then after the mom's gonna be like to your girl, be like, yo, like, is he okay? Blah blah blah. Are you sure he's
Is he
fine?
okay?
Like,
She said, "Yeah,
are
are
you
you
I don't know.
sure
sure?"
he's the right one? And the dad's gonna be all over your dick, be like, so where are you from? What do you do? Blah blah blah. Like, shut the fuck up, yo. Your daughter should have been told you that. Why you gotta ask me?
I feel like I said you gotta be respectful, bro.
Yo,
Like just not.
exactly.
I try to say enough, but I don't try to say too much either. Like that's just kind of how I take it when I'm in a situation like that. Like
I'm trying to.
I try to be as social and as nice and respectful and polite as possible. But like at the same time, like
Absolutely.
I feel like the issues that come with that is when you got people that out here they trying to say too much, bro, and then you can end up saying something stupid, to to your significant others, parents or family or their friends too. Like if you're out here just trying to be a jokester or on some like crazy shit, you can say sense. You can say some dumb shit that you don't, probably shouldn't be saying. So I try to say enough, but not. I don't try to overstep it. Try to keep it, to a minimum.
Yeah, you can't be on some soldier boy shit when you're around your girl's family or some or some 6ix9ine shit.
Yeah, just like talking
Absolutely not.
OD, bro. Like, yeah. I mean, granted, I feel like there's certain people that are like, that are outgoing like that they don't have an issue with it. But like, at least for me, like, I just feel like that shit's kind of weird, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be like boys with like. Let me shut up. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be boys with like Ralph.
Like,
Some
I'm
shit.
not gonna say anything. But yeah, man. So I think we touched on a whole lot. We touched on how to know if she's the one. Touched on proper protocol too. Meeting the homie's girl. We also, talked about how to execute, the perfect quarantine and chill, even if, we all kind of said not to doing it. So, yeah. Do you think there's anything we should touch on again? Is there any, concluding thoughts that we have that we could touch upon before we get out of here?
Nah,
Uh,
just stay safe. Quarantine.
y-
Don't leave your crib.
exactly. No quarantining and chill. No, it's not worth it.
No bitches worth death. Unless you wanted that.
I think this is good as time as any to just wrap it up, man.
Yeah,
Zach
absolutely.
summed it up, man. He really did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a perfect ending, man. So, shouts out to you guys. We'll be here. Hopefully we can do twice a week. That would be ideal, just to put out as much content, to get you guys over this troubling time that we're going through right now. But for all the other content creators out there, I know they're feasting right now. I know me on my playlist level, I'm goating it up right now. I got mad shit ready to drop. So if we could get on pace with that as well over here, and we could start putting out more content for you guys and just dropping some more heat, that'd be pretty lit. So like I said, it's Kev from the cast, Kev Love X. I'm out. Any concluding thoughts? Just off the top of the scalp. Um, and
I would just
lotion.
honestly, yeah,
I'd
good.
just be like, I'd be like, toilet paper and lotion, man. Necessities right now.
I mean,
No, hopefully you guys take our tips and find the right one.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I pretty much said everything I had to say. So this is Zach tuning out.
Zach, tune it out.
Are you guys
Ultimate
gonna
hope.
tune out? Are you guys gonna tune out too?
Nah, I already said I already left, bro.
All right.
I'm a ghost, bro. Don't even. It's Paul's turn now.
Oh, it's my
Paul,
turn.
yeah, Paul,
Yeah.
you gotta have some crazy ending, bro. You want me to get some anime
Uh,
outro music for
You
you?
gotta wow people, bro. Take your shirt off.
whoa, you crazy.
Yo, take that hat
Nah,
off.
man.
Show us that hairline, boy.
Whoa. Nah, my shit looking crazy. Nah, I can't do that to the audience.
Oh, your waves
Nah,
on
man.
6 right now.
Oh, sound like a 2.
Shit's on 180s right now.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Nah, man. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be back at you guys again sometime this week. So
Yeah,
yeah,
hopefully,
hopefully.
sooner or later.
Yeah.
Hopefully, sooner or later, we'll be in Zach's mom's basement. But until then, peace.